Kind of tempted to go Sneasler here. Just Dire Claw immediately. Good damage. Paralyzed. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh, Sneasler! Sneasler, you're crazy! Sneasler is insane. Yo! Was poppin'. Pokemon Home is out, and so are the returning Pokemon, as well as the Hisuians that come with it. I'm super excited to feature all the Mons, of course, though day one of the new meta, all the broken stuff are running around, so we gotta keep up with that. Let me know in the comments, actually, what do you think so far about all the stuff that we have at our hands? I'd like to know. I feel like Urshifu, Magearna, Zamazenta, all these Mons are crazy, but I'm excited to feature Sneasler today, as I'm running a Choice Band Poison Touch set. This is really cool because Sneasler gets U-turn. I've seen Unburdened sets, which are really cool too. I'll probably be featuring that as well at some point, but a Choice Band Sneasler with Poison Touch and U-turn is pretty cool, just to get 30% chance of poison every time you U-turn. And Dire Claw has a 50% chance to sleep, poison, or paralyze. And then it also stacks with the Poison Touch 30%. So you'll be poisoning them most of the time, but also chance to sleep and paralyze. Really strong Pokemon overall. I just have Fire Punch because these moves are otherwise walled by stuff like Golden Go. So Fire Punch is pretty cool to hit those kinds of Mons. This Mon is fast too. Sneasler can actually hit really hard, base 130 attack, base 120 speed. Relatively versatile Mon in what it can do. And yeah, just a cool Mon overall. And then I have the Mew. Mew is back, of course. It lost a lot of stuff in its move pool, but it does have the classic Rock Spikes, Taunt, Flare Blitz, Hazard Lead set. Then we have Magearna. Now, I think Magearna is absolutely broken, especially with this kind of set here. I've seen actually a set that swept me while I was testing was one of the Draining Kiss, Weakness Policy ones behind screens, Sword Power. That mon is like incredibly annoying, but Tera Ground is another cool way of running it because you can transform and destroy Heatran and other Pokemon like Galarian Slowking and things like that. It's just really good overall. Then we have Urshifu-Rapid-Strike. This is another Mon that's incredibly broken because Surging Strikes is boosted by Punching Glove, and with Punching Glove, you don't take damage from Rocky Helmet, or you don't get static or anything like that either. It's crazy how much work this Mon can put in. I think Urshifu-Rapid-Strike is insane. Then we have Landorus-T, which unfortunately lost Defog and Knockoff. I think it still gets rocks, right? Yeah, it should, definitely. But now we can actually taunt with it, so that's gonna be pretty cool to keep our hazards up, and we can smack down like Corviknight and stuff. And then finally, Chien-Pao. I'm just running a Banded set. I have priority Sucker Punch Ice Shard because there's a lot of fast threats and stuff in the meta right now, and Sacred Sword's good for like that one Zamazenta Crown that's running Iron Defense Body Press. Could be pretty useful, although there's a regular Zamazenta which is a little annoying for the team, kind of. But we have our outs, and that's gonna be the squad. So hop into our first game, and I'll show you guys what's going on, what's cooking right now in this tier. It's yeah, like look at this right here. We got the well, the only returning Mon Urshifu and Galarian Moltres. Have our work cut out for us, but we're gonna lead off here with the Mew. I think I'll just get my rocks up immediately. This is probably choice specs. Oh no, it's dual screens. I see. I don't mind this too much. Thunder Wave. Now you're paralyzed. I'm gonna taunt. And then, so now you can't go for anything, right? So now what we can do is actually go Urshifu as they go Great Tusk. We could technically Tera no, they have Rapid Spin, which we'll go first. That's fine though. We can Surging Strikes. We're not gonna Tera just yet. And so this should knock it out. Even behind screens, we have our options here. Now they go into Urshifu-Rapid-Strike of their own, which is a bit of a threat. What do I want to do here? I could probably Surging Strikes for damage. Seems like they might be adamant. Adamant to destroy me, that is. Ooh, Trailblaze. And they get the speed boost as well. As long as we weaken this, I think we're good. Let me go into Landorus just to kind of see if they're protective pads or not. And they do seem to be, unfortunately. I do think that what can live? Ooh, you know what I could do actually? I can go Sneasler and then Tera into water. I think a Dire Claw would knock this out from the range it's at. I want to say choice band Dire Claw, 80 power from this range. I think it will. They're gonna Surging Strikes probably. I think we can live this. Yep, Sneasler come through. Dire Claw, nice, and gone. So that came into play right there. Ooh, we get Dire Claw again. Ooh, 78%. They get the Berserk though. No status or anything? Excuse me? That's kind of crazy. Going Mew and then going into Chien, where we can just click Ice Shard to knock this out, but they go right into Volcarona. Have they already Tera'd yet? I don't think they have. I'm gonna go hard Urshifu. They just fired in, that's fine. We get to go Sneasler. Dire Claw once again. I think just Dire Claw everything, right? Dire Claw, this actually opens up, yeah, we got the poison, nice. The Giga Drain, that's fine. I think they're gonna try to Tera with the other Mon. Let's just Ice Spinner here. No burn, thankfully. So Dragonite's in. They're definitely gonna Tera this Mon though. Oh, they don't? Wait, what? Did they already Tera? Am I like blind or something? Like, what's going on? I think I just win this one. Forfeit, nice. Good game. So very, very solid overall for the first one. And we got to see a lot of work put in by the Sneasler. So excellent first game. On to the next one. Hopefully more Sneasler opportunities for us. They got a Sneasler too. Okay, this will be interesting. So I think what we can do first is perhaps lead with our Mew, get our hazards up. They also have the Hisuian Goodra, which is a Pokemon that I've always so wanted to try out as well in OU. It's a really bulky Mon. Actually really good versus Magearna, in fact. Able to sponge all kinds of hits with an AV set potentially. Should be good. And there's a draft league that I'm going to be joining actually really soon. Well, I'm already in it, but the drafting is going on right now. And so I either want to get Enamorus, Sneasler, or Ursaluna. Those are my top 3 picks for pick number 1. I definitely want to, you know, draft new Mons. Like Hisuian Mons are going to be so much fun. They go Goodra here, okay. What can this do? I'm gonna Spikes. Just Heavy Slam, okay, cool. So we're gonna get all our hazards up. Hazards are up. Okay, now we can go into, I wanna say Sneasler and Close Combat something right now. It's gonna 2-hit KO a lot of things, I think. What am I? I'm Tera Water, okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and Close Combat here. This is gonna hurt. We're Choice Banded and we're Poison Touch as well. So I don't know who's gonna want to come in on this. Eliminated. I don't know. The crit did not matter. I don't think the crit mattered. I mean, Goodra's bulky on the special side, but there's no way it could have lived a Choice Banded Sneasler. Not today. Not today. So who is next is the question. Great Tusk is in. This means that they are going to get the spin though, however. What do we want to do? I think it'd be wise if we just Close Combat. 70%! Yo, that's a lot. Okay, that's good. I'm definitely switching out here. Save Sneasler, I think could be pretty useful later on. That's a lot of damage on the Great Tusk though. They try to spin again, it's not gonna work. Now we can, well, I guess we get Earthquake, or let's just U-turn out. They're gonna be fast, but if they touch me, they get damage. Knock off, puts them in range of U-turn, I think, right? It should. Nice. Okay, so now we can actually go into Sneasler and get some passive recovery back. Get a little bit of recovery back here. Now, what would they use to check Sneasler? Would they use their own Sneasler? That could be an option. I could see potentially Dondozo as a check as well. Yep, Dondozo. Tera Water, Dire Claw. might be kind of nice. It might be kind of nice. Hold up. Can Magearna, can the rest of my mons beat the other stuff? I think it can. How much is this Dire Claw gonna do? Let's see. How much is Tera Water to live the next hit? Nice poison, okay. Survival, and we get a little bit of recovery back as well. Pretty nice. And a good little poison too to go along with it. Dire Claw here, 38. It's doing a lot of damage. Body Press will knock us out. And now what do? We can go into Magearna. Get ourselves a little boost with a Thunderbolt. Should be enough. So gone. Sneasler put in some good work for this one, for sure, easily. Rillaboom's in. Let's Ice Beam here. We are faster because we're max speed. Lots and lots of boosts coming through. It should be able to, I would say, knock out the Sneasler from the range from 100. I think it can knock it out. So this should be game, I think. Hopefully. Because we also have a full HP Chien as well. So they go into this. This does have the Unburden boost, so I don't think it'll knock us out with anything in one hit. We can go for the Ice Beam, might be a little better. Have they already Terra'd? I don't think they have. Tera fighting, okay. So yeah, I live that. Okay, that's good. And dead, and goodbye. Very nice. Yep, forfeit. So, very solid overall. I really like Sneasler a lot. It's so strong. I really do hope I get that in draft. I really do. That's one mon I definitely want to try out. In a league, I think it'd be really cool. Anything that has like a lot of good coverage and can be pretty versatile in what movesets it can run, I think it's going to be really good. Okay, Cleaver lead. Let's get some rocks up. Seems they don't have any hazard control other than Cleaver itself, which can defog. So they turn out. Okay, cool. Could be boots. Maybe not. Maybe not. They go into Pelipper. We get to go into... I don't know if Sneasler can knock this out in one, but I think we can actually just go Magearna. Should we just go Magearna and fire off a Thunderbolt? Yeah, nice. Rain's unlimited turns now. Bascu Legion is in. This mon actually could be a bit of a threat. Who do I want to save is the question. I think Magearna actually could be really good after a shift gear. We have to keep Urshifu healthy. We have our Landorus for a potential Tera. And also for the Thunderous. This is Sucker Punch, this is that. Okay, so let's just actually... I think let's just stay in. And let them have this mon. Respectfully, let them have this mon. Let's go Urshifu. Surging Strike should knock this mon out. We'll try to do a Sneasler late game. Yeah, we'll always live this hit. And knock it out. Nice. Next mon. Walking Wake is actually kind of a threat, but if it is just a regular set, Sneasler can actually knock it out. Okay, so that's a limit. Yeah. Got some thumbnail text though. So this Thunderous is in. It's going to be faster. Let's just Aqua Jet here for some chip. Could have also Tera this and knocked it out. But this works. I'm not sure if this is Scarfed or not, but let's just go Sneasler anyways. We can now pretty much fire off a close combat. Oh, this is not going to take it well at all. Not at all. Not at all. They switched out, which means Thunderous will die, right? Did they switch into rocks? I forgot. Yeah, it did. So this mon is in. Is this Scarfed? Is this mon Scarfed is the question. Because the way they went into it leads me to believe it could potentially be Scarfed. But I don't... It's not. I just Tera Water just in case they go for the water move in case they were faster, but this works. Thunderous dead. King Gambit last. Let's intimidate it just to be safe. And they've already Terra'd as well, so they can't Sucker, and now we just Earthquake, win the game. And that's gonna be GG. Died to Rocky Helmet. Beautiful. Let me say GG. Good game. Very nice. So I thoroughly enjoyed that Sneasler game as well. It put in a lot of work. Very strong Pokemon. As you can see, this mon like is super fast. First of all, it outruns a lot of the metagame. and a lot of the metagame is also offense. So it's pretty much able to just punch holes through many different kinds of teams. Dire Claw puts them in a dire situation. Like I'll tell you that. Like that move is really good for status. Good game so far though, I must say. Very interesting team. They got the Magearna, they got the Chien, and the Sneasler. Good mons. And let us begin. So let's get our rocks, spikes, and whatnot. Get them all up if we can. They do have the potential of rapid spin, but I don't want to waste our Tera. I don't want to. Not just yet. Close combat kind of goes in. Sneasler is just a few points under Ler-n though. Let's start a timer. They don't know what they're doing. They go for the reflect here. Let me just do this real quick. Get a spike up as well. So with these kinds of offense teams, we just have to ensure that we can start taunting accordingly. They do have both their screens up, however. This didn't really feel like a screen type of team though. It feels like more of a bulky offense, I would say. They have Rotom, Ler-n. Unless they got some kind of a setup stuff in the back. Rapid spin. Okay, that's fine. I will gladly keep a spike up at least. Ooh, Chien is in on the Flare Blitz too. This will do a decent amount. Not bad. Not bad at all. Icicle Crash. Okay. Now what we do is we go into... Could go Chien of our own. Did it switch it on spikes? I forgot if it did. I don't think it did. So it's heavy duty boots, which means that we get to go into Urshifu. I wonder how much damage a +2 Swords Dance Surging Strikes with the Punching Glove Tera Water. How much would that do? I'm curious. But I don't think I need to go for it now. I'm gonna try it out actually. Sacred Sword does that much, that's fine. Let's just Surging Strikes here. Sacred Sword, okay, that's gone finally. Rotom is in. Close combat or Surging Strikes through the crit. Ooh, Scarfed. They are Scarfed, okay. This means we get to go into, probably Landorus or... Yeah, Landorus works. Get the nice U-turn. And now go into Magearna. Shift gear up. Ah, so they did that. Now we can Thunderbolt. Dead. Did not take anything else more than a Thunderbolt to knock it out. We're Expert Belt, so that little damage increase is so good. Rotom is back. Now we go into... what would they go for here, I wonder? Let's go Landorus. They trick... Okay, they gave me the Choice Scarf on this thing. That's pretty good. I will take it. Gladly take that. Then we get to go for the U-turn. They took a Rocky Helmet, but that's fine. We get a little chip on this thing. Now we get to go into... Into who? We keep Magearna healthy because I think it's the end game for us. They can go Chien. The Nasty Plot, that's fine. We can now Sucker Punch to knock it out. I don't have Crunch on this set, unfortunately. Sneasler is in. Let's go Landorus. Okay, Swords Dance. We're gonna be faster than it. Oh no, they've already consumed their herb. But we live because we are HP invested. No, the Tera flying. What did I do? Oh, they just did that. Okay, that makes sense. This is fine. This is actually fine. I mean, do I keep this? I don't think I do. You can have it. So my strategy now is to go for the Ice Shard. Then if their Magearna comes in, go into my own Magearna. And Tera Ground. To become another ground type, which we can use to beat Regieleki with. Take my Mon, it's yours. You don't have to think so long. Take my Pokemon, please. You can set up all the way, that's fine. Chien, come in. Ice Shard time, gone. Magearna in, we go into our own Magearna. They Calm Mind immediately, let's go ahead and Tera Blast Ground. Get some chip. Ooh, weakness policy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Actually, attack that, okay. Then we get to go Sneasler, I think. This is only Volt Switch as the move, right? If it's only Volt Switch as the move, we just close combat here. To knock it out. Sneasler has that much and that much. I think Sneasler can live. We have to go Chien first. Ice Shard here. Always Ice Shard. I'm pretty sure with with this stat spread, Sneasler always lives. So Sneasler will be able to beat this Mon. Shard. Sneasler come in. Dire Claw. Yep, and win the game. Good game. Nice. Very, very nice. So that was a good one overall, where you know, it was offense versus offense. Have to really be careful. Magearnas are probably some of the most dangerous mons in, like, just in general. It can snowball so quickly, but I'm so glad they didn't have speed set up. But if they did, I guess I mean, we have some priority in the back as well. That was tough though. That was very tough. Okay, so this is a this is a team. This is quite the team that we have up against us. But I think we taunt immediately. Yeah, shift gear. Cool. Very cool. Let's Flare Blitz here for some damage. Zamazenta's in. Any chip on this thing is good. Like, any chip on this is really good. I don't care if you do all that kind of setup in the end. I feel like I can just Sacred Sword. Yeah, let's get some hazards up here. They're in range of Chien-Pao to come in later. So I got this much hazards. I think that's all I need. Ooh, they rest. That's fine. That is fine. Chien, come on in. Goodbye. Nice. So, all for nothing, I guess. Next probably comes in, okay, Magearna. This is the shift gear set. Let's go ahead and Sacred Sword this. They just Draining Kiss immediately and crit me. Nice. I'm pretty sure that did definitely matter, but that's fine. Let's go into... I think our own Magearna here is the play. Shift gear up. They go Gastrodon here. What we can do versus this, in case they decide to Earthquake, is go into our Landorus. Or Earth Power, I guess, that's fine. Let's U-turn out. Bring in Urshifu. Surging Strikes is the play. But they go Gastrodon. Now we close combat for damage on this thing, because that's the chip we need to make Magearna win in the end, I think. And then here what we do is, if close combat is 63, I do want to say that a Choice Banded Dire Claw should knock it out from this range, but then it invites in Magearna, which is annoying. How much would a U-turn do? Would a U-turn knock this out? I don't think it would. I definitely just think we go Sneasler and close combat for damage, I guess. Yeah, knock this out. So then they're forced to go, okay, Landorus, that's fine. We bring in our own Landorus, I think, as they set up rocks, which is fine. Let's go ahead and Smackdown. So the U-turn out. This means that... Have they already Terra'd yet? I forgot. I don't think they have. Don't think they have. They go Regieleki. This could be Tera Ice, though. Which it is, and that's fine, because now we get to go into Magearna. Shift gear up. Does a lot. That's fine, though. They go Dragapult. We can Ice Beam here. And now we can Snowball them right back. Here's where we go for the Tera Ground. Yeah, there we go. And we win. GG. And we win. Ah, not bad. Like, this team is actually really strong, especially when you can just Tera. I think Terastallization kind of makes a lot of these older mons that are just so good even better. Especially Magearna, when you can just transform types and stuff like that. It just snowballs entirely out of proportion. It's crazy. Really, really good. I think a couple more will be good for us. Try to end it off strongly. Trick Room. Ah. Ursaluna might be the one to to really you know, cause some problems for us. They do have the magic bounce as well. Okay, what do? We can lead Urshifu. What if I Tera this mon and somehow knock this out? What if that works? Does it work? I have no idea if it will or not. Let's see. Let's see. Not quite. Oh! Ooh! Ooh, Tera Urshifu stops the Trick Room right in its tracks. Let's try it again. So take a little chip. Oh! Oh, close, 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 close. Red card. Okay, so it sends me out into Chien. Let's go Landorus here. As they decide to go for the play rough. Critical hit. Ah, come on, man. Come on. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so now we have to play around this mon. We get to go into Magearna. Swords Dance up, okay. Back into Landorus. Good play as well. And then we can, there's only one Trick Room left, right? So, let's go Mew. Get a little Rock up. And a Spike up. Now we get to go into what? Into Sneasler potentially could be good, or we gotta try to figure out how to snowball. How do we snowball? How do we snowball from here? Kind of tempted to go Sneasler here. Just Dire Claw immediately. Good damage. Paralyzed. Ooh. Ooh! Ooh, Sneasler! Sneasler, you're crazy. Sneasler is insane. Yo! Nice little para into full para. Dire Claw is absolutely crazy. Wow. Wow indeed. Now Cress is in. Let's Dire Claw this too, of course. Not much damage there. Does this have Psychic or not? Hard King Gambit is what they do. Okay. Trick Room turns. I feel like I have to save you, but I don't know what to go into. Don't know what to go into right now. Maybe I go, well, Magearna's kind of useful, but maybe not. Maybe it's not. Iron Head there. Okay, that's 2 turns left. So one thing to note is that they can't knock out Urshifu in one hit. So I can just go right for the Surging Strikes, I think. Unless I have to Swords Dance up. But if they have Sucker Punch, that might not be good. So I'm going to Surging Strikes. Yep, we live. Nice. So this should die, in theory. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Cress is in. Will this die, though, with Surging Strike? Let's see. 1. Yes, it should. It should. It should. It should. Ah. Not bad at all. And that's going to be GG, I think. Never bring Trick Room to the Trick House. They've disconnected, and they have a minute to reconnect. Well, folks, that's how you do it. For when you try to bring Trick Room to the Trick House. That's how you do it. Wow, okay. Okay. So, Trick Room is actually really good with Ursaluna, though, I must say. Trick Room is a great way to use Ursaluna. I was testing it out, actually, on... The original team actually had Ursaluna on it, Ursaluna and Sneasler, but I tried to focus more on Sneasler. And Ursaluna was actually great, even outside of Trick Room, like, just being able to bring it in. It's bulky enough to live a hit, and you basically take out another mon with Guts boosted, Facade, or just something else. It's just a really good mon overall. And Ursaluna is actually one of my favorite mons. Well, Ursaring, Teddy Ursaring are some of my favorite mons, so I'm really glad that they brought Ursaluna into the game. such a great way to use that Pokemon. But I think this is a great spot to end this video off. Nothing more poetic than ending it off with Trick Room in the Trick House. You already know it. Like, Trick Room, even with Ursaluda, even with all these new mons, or returning mons I should say as well, can't stop me. So Sneasler put in a lot of work. Dire Claw I think is a really good move. I don't think we rolled as many sleeps or anything like that. We did roll poisons, para, stuff like that. That was pretty good. I'll definitely be enjoying using this Pokemon as well a little bit more. And yeah, let me know what you might want to see next, which Hisuian Mon you'd want me to feature. I'd like to know. Definitely read all the comments as always. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about all the new mons and stuff, and whatever I said in the beginning. But yeah, I look forward to hearing from you all. I'll see you all on the next one, and peace.